Truth Worth Living podcast. We are here with one of our co-hosts. This is our Meet the Co-Host segment. So we're here with one of them, and his name is Mr. Aaron Williams. Give it up for him, everybody.
All right, Aaron.
Aaron
Woo!
Williams. How you
It's a
doing,
great
sir?
guy there. It's a great guy.
How are you?
Doing pretty good. Well, how are you?
I'm doing
How are
great.
you? That's good. I'm doing great. I'm doing great, man. I got a workout this morning, and life is good.
Okay.
Life is good.
Well, that's good. I'm excited about that working out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Help set the tone. Talk to me.
You're getting me off track already. See, so folks, ladies and
It's
gentlemen,
supposed to be conversational.
this segment right here is rapid fire questions. I don't have time to have these extra conversations.
Oh, so you didn't
with
say
Aaron.
rapid fire though. You didn't say rapid fire questions.
Rapid fire questions. That's what's
Okay.
happening right now.
Okay. Also,
With
let's come
Aaron
on.
Williams. All right.
Come on,
Question
please.
number 1. Here we go. What's your go-to comfort food?
I'm not a snacker, so I don't eat chips and all those types of things all the time, or fruit snacks and none of that. That's not me. But I do have a really bad sweet tooth that I've developed over the years. It's really bad. And I need to do better, honestly. There's a spot called Cookie Society. They have 2 locations. They got one in Frisco, they got one in Prosper, Texas. I think just 2, but they have the best chocolate chip cookies you would have ever in your life. And they're like always warm. Like the hot sign is all like Krispy Kreme. It's like the hot sign.
Yeah.
Are they supposed to be rapid fire? I'm sorry. Yeah. Chocolate chip cookies.
All right. Listen, chocolate chip. I'm not with the chocolate, but Cookie Society, love.
Oh,
love,
yeah.
love. So
Yeah.
we need
Yeah.
to try to
Can't
get
go
them
wrong.
as a sponsor or something for this.
Yes. Can't go wrong.
All right, next question. What is one fun fact that most people do not know about?
I played basketball in high school, so that's something a lot of people don't know. And then I actually went to a performing arts school, and I majored in jazz drums. So I actually played the drums, and I was a jazz major at the school. So that's
Very
something
nice.
else a lot of people don't know.
Cool. Love it. Love it. All right, describe yourself in 3 words.
Fun to be around.
Okay. You got me on that one. I wasn't ready for that one.
To be. You got to say to be, so that count as 1. So fun to be around. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, that
There it
works.
is.
That works for me. Lord have mercy. What kind of English language? How many words did you just say?
It was 3.
Okay, all right. Next question. What is a song that gets you in a good mood?
When you feel down and out, sing a song, it'll make your day. Yeah. A little Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Okay,
But there's also an artist named Sunday who has a song called Elohim, and it's fire too. So I'll turn that on too.
Okay. All right. You want to throw out one of your songs? For those of you who don't know,
really.
Aaron is also a music artist, so I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Well, one of my favorite songs is called Bang, and that one definitely will turn you up. If you're going to the gym, pumping some iron, it's called Bang, and it's out there. It definitely will give you a boost.
I had to save my life. I let God take my mind. Now I'm a new creature. He had to heal my mind. Now I got Holy Ghost. This I'm doing the most. I got the Lord inside. I got joy inside.
It's a good one.
For sure.
That's a good one. Love it. All right, next question. What is
It's supposed to be rapid fire.
I know, but see, I was gonna ask a question, but we already know the answer. It was introvert or extrovert.
Oh, no, but there was a third option. There was ambivert,
Oh, okay.
which I would assume would be like ambidextrous, like amb, which I guess would mean like a little bit of both.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I actually have people don't know, I have a side of me where I would duck off and nobody would know what's going on with Aaron. I will do it. So I have that side, and I have the side where I just don't want to be bothered, and I'll just rather look and observe.
Mm-hmm.
But most of the time, I'm more extrovert. So,
Gotcha.
but I say I can go both sides.
Okay. See, well, that question was right to ask then. See, you clarified it for us.
That was a good question.
All right, what is the best compliment that you've ever received?
In high school, my basketball coach told me that I was the jack of all trades, and he said it wasn't a good thing because he was chewing me out because I was missing practice because I was a jazz major. So band and music was taking a lot of my time, and I was starting on the basketball team. So he wanted me to be at practice to continue to start. He was saying you're the jack of all trades. And you know, as in you do a lot of stuff well, but like you need to pick one and just go for it. But in my later years, I learned the full quote. It's the jack of all trades, the master of none, but still always better than the master of one. So that's the full thing. So I'm actually happy to be the jack of all trades in those types of arenas because I can pass and do things in different arenas and, you know, and make it work. So
jack of all trades, that quote was an unfinished quote basically. So there literally is like a longer part to that.
Yeah. It's the jack of all trades, the master of none, but still always better than the master of one.
Okay. I love that. See, this is why, and again,
we can go on Google and verify that because I could be dead wrong. You know, I could have just made that up to fit my. You know, I saw it somewhere online. So don't quote me now. Don't quote me on that now. Hold on. Full jack of all trades quote. A jack of all trades is a master of none, but oftentimes better than the master of one. There you go.
See, I love it.
That's the full quote.
See, well, I love it because talking about a truth worth living, right? Mm-hmm. A lot of times you guys are going to be tackling some myths that we've heard or like half truths where you're getting like a piece of it, but you're not getting the full thing. So
right
there,
something that was meant to be a derogatory thing actually turned out down the line to be something that is actually a positive. Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go. Okay. I have two more questions for you. What is one thing that you always have in your back pocket or your pocket, or if you have like a bag that you carry around with you everywhere? What's one thing that you always carry with you?
I think everybody would say phone, but I'm trying not to be cliche and say phone.
What phone is it then? Hey,
I have a Google Pixel. I have a Google Pixel 8 Pro, which is better than any iPhone that's out there. And I hope that Google, you know, because and here's the thing, you know, my wife is always asking to use my phone for all the pictures, for all the videos, for, you know, just all of that stuff. You know, it's just, I don't know where we get this idea that iPhones, and I'm sorry to go on a tangent. I know these rapid fire.
Because you are in this rapid fire.
You know, I'm sorry, but Google Pixel 8 is where it's at. Google Pixels in the anyways. All right. But I'll say my phone and my Google Pixel.
All right, cool.
There you go.
That sounds good. We should get them to sponsor too.
Yeah. There you go.
All right.
They're in the Cookie Society.
Right. We remember those two. All right, finish this sentence. People always tell me I am
handsome.
Okay. Well, that's what people say.
No, not at all. Not at all. Only my mother and my wife.
Hey, those two count.
That matters. What's something people always? What was it again? Let me answer it again.
People. Oh, see, look. Finish the sentence. People always tell me I am
talented.
Perfect.
People tell me that.
Because you are very talented. That's why we got you on the show.
I appreciate it.
And ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be able to get all of that Aaron has to offer on the Truth Worth Living podcast. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank you, sir, for these rapid fire questions. And we will see you soon.
I mean, they weren't so rapid fire though.
Goodbye.
Which is probably is my fault. All right.
Big bang.